This is Laura. Today I have a Forever Young yoga class for you. We'll be doing a lot of stretching and some gentle flowing, some core work and some arm work for you today. So when you are ready, go ahead and join me in Child's Pose. We'll get started there. So for your Child's Pose, you're going to take your knees as wide as you can. Bring your big toes to touch. Set your hips back towards your heels. Reach your hands forward and relax the forehead down. As soon as you get settled in, soften through the shoulders, relax the neck. Just begin to bring your focus to your breath. Taking a moment to deepen the inhales, slow down the exhales. Staying in Child's Pose position, but walk the hands further forward, feeling more of a stretch through the spine as well as the shoulders. Then we're going to slide the right arm underneath the left, relaxing onto the right shoulder. Then we'll switch, bringing the left arm under the right. We'll bring the left arm back up. From here, slide up to tabletop. Lifting up on all fours. Line up the wrists under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. Lots of length in the spine here. Pull in through the belly. We'll take a couple of cat-cow stretches. So on your next inhale, lift the tailbone, arch the back. And then exhale, round and tuck. Again, inhale, arch, and exhale, round. Coming back into neutral, we're going to take a side C twist. So we're going to twist over to the right, and as you twist the shoulders over, see if you can also bring the hip over to the right, creating the shape of a C with the right side of your body. Bring it back into center, and we'll take that with the other side, making that C shape with the left side, looking over to the left. And then bring it back into center. Now step your feet back into plank position. And then once you get settled in plank, we're going to lower the knees into a modified plank, relaxing the toes. Still want to make sure that the wrists and the shoulders are in line. We're going to take a tricep push-up. So keep your elbows in tight, come down as low as you can with the elbows in, and then press back up. Then tuck your toes under, lift the knees back into plank, take an inhale. And exhale, you're going to take your hips up to down dog. Once you get into that down dog, pedaling the heels, finding any movement that feels good here. And then holding steady. Take an inhale, come forward to plank, and lower to the knees in modified plank once more. Relax your toes. We're going to take 2 more rounds of that. So a tricep push-up, plank, lifting the knees, and down dog, lifting the hips high. All right, now we're going to flow that more with our breath. So inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower your knees and take that tricep push-up. Inhale, back to plank, and exhale to down dog. Great job. Come forward to plank position one more time. Lower your knees down, legs are close together. Relax the toes. Sit your hips back to your heels. Fold over the thighs and take the fingertips to the back wall. Wiggle the hands a little, wiggle the fingers, relax the shoulders. And then we'll slide the fingertips back towards the top of the mat. Go ahead and lift back up. We're going to take it all the way up into a downward dog. All right, so if a chaturanga is in your practice, we're going to move forward to do chaturangas. If you would prefer, you can still do tricep push-ups. So we're going to inhale forward to plank. If you would like a chaturanga, hinge forward, come on down. Relax the toes and lift the chest, upward dog. And then take the hips up to downward dog. One more time, inhale forward to plank. You can take a tricep push-up or a chaturanga here. Up dog. And down dog. All right, one deep breath here, and then we're going to walk into ragdoll. So you're going to bring the feet towards the top of the mat. Bring the feet about hip distance apart and let the upper body just relax down. And hold opposite elbows and sway side to side. Coming back into the center, release the elbows, let the arms dangle down. Walk the feet in a little closer together. Pressing into the feet, round up one vertebrae at a time. That'll be the last to rise. Then when you get to the top, inhale, bring the arms overhead, and as you exhale, cactus your arms, open the chest here, press the hips gently forward. Inhale back up, palms touch, side bend over to the right. Back to center and side bend over to the left. Back to center, take an inhale, exhale, fold forward. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Hands down, we're going to step back to plank position. All right, now take the right toe, point it to the back wall, and we're going to lift that right leg as high as you can. Try to keep your hip bones pointing down. Then we'll lower it, tap that left ankle. We'll go 2 more times. Lift that arm or leg up. And lower down. Once more. And lower down. Now you're back in plank. Take the left toe. We'll do 3 on this side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Great job. Back into child's pose, knees as wide as you can. Sit back and rest the forehead down. Now we're going to walk the hands over to the right as far as they'll go. Turn your head to look under the right arm. Make more of a stretch into the back, the lower back, and over on the side. Then we'll walk the hands back to the top of your mat and over to the left. Turn your head to look under the left arm. All right, hands come back to the top. We're going to lift up, tabletop position, bring the knees in. Tuck the toes under and take the hips up into downward dog. All right, go ahead and pedal your heels here one more time, finding any movement that feels good. You can cross the knee over the body, kind of moving through the hips as well. Then we're gonna settle in, hold that down dog for a deep breath, pressing the heels towards the mat, the sit bones towards the ceiling, and sink your head in between your arms. Now take a nice bend in your knees always look to the top of the mat and walk into forward fold. Take a half lift, sliding the hands up the front of the legs. L position here, opening the chest. Exhale, relax down. 2 more. Half lift, inhale. And exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. And exhale, fold. All right, fingertips down. We're going to step the left foot back, coming into a low lunge. And we're going to go ahead and take the back knee down. Relax the back toes. So you want to have a nice deep stance here. So you should feel a stretch in the front of your left hip. Then we're going to bring the fingertips off the mat. Reach them forward and up, coming into crescent moon. Once you get here, relax the shoulders. Hold for a breath, just stretch. And then another inhale and exhale, cactus your arms, pulling the elbows down. Open the chest, see if you can go a little deeper forward. Lift up, inhale, and exhale again. Cactus the chest, pressing forward. We'll take one more. Inhale up, and exhale down. Go ahead and bring the hands back down here. Frame the foot, and then take your hips back towards your heels, lifting the right toe. Coming into that half split position. It's always good to imagine here just reaching the top of your head towards the top of your mat, pressing back through the hip. And then come back forward, lift your back knee, and then let's step back into forward fold. All right, half lift, inhale, slide the hands up the front of the leg. Exhale, fold. 2 more, half lift. And fold. Half lift. And fold. Hands down, we'll step the right foot back. Come to that low lunge. Nice deep stance here, take the back knee down, relax the toes. Feel that stretch in the front of the right hip, and then lift the fingers forward and up, coming into crescent moon. Holding here for a breath, just enjoying that nice hip stretch. And take an inhale, exhale, cactus, pressing forward a little bit more. 2 more, inhale up, exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Great job. Hands down. Take your hips back towards your heel. Lift the left toe. Stretching your hamstring. Lengthen the spine. Reach the crown of the head forward. And then come back forward. Lift the back knee. And step in, forward fold. Take a half lift, inhale, and fold. Inhale, your arms wide and up overhead. Hands to the heart, exhale. All right, moving on. From mountain pose, inhale the arms up, and exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale, and fold. From here, left foot back for low lunge. This time we'll keep the back knee up. We're going to stretch a little bit here. So you're going to press your center towards the mat and then lift the hips high, straightening the front leg as much as you can. Just moving around a little here, stretching out those legs. All right, and then we'll settle in. Hold that lunge with the knee in line with the with just above the ankle, and then bring the back foot in just a couple of inches to narrow your stance. Now we're going to press into the feet, lift the fingertips forward and up, this time into high crescent. Hold here for a breath. Should have a tiny tilt in your pelvis here, so you feel a stretch in the front of the left hip. Now take an inhale, exhale, cactus your arms, lower that back knee a bit. We'll do that 2 more. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Now inhale back up to high crescent, and then you're going to hinge forward and lift the back knee, or back leg, excuse me, coming into your warrior 3. Hold for just a breath, and then step back, coming into flight position. So weight is in that front foot, chest is open, fingertips reaching back. Then we're going to take arm circles. So you're going to cross the hands in front of the shin. Inhale up, you'll find that cactus chest again here. And then circle down. 2 more. Circle. Head down. Last one. Now from flight, bring the arms forward and up, your back in crescent. And then we're going to pivot the back foot down 45 degrees. Straighten your front leg and shift forward for pyramid. So giving that hamstring and hip a nice little stretch. Then you're going to bend the front knee and then bring the back foot in. Stand in tall mountain. Wiggle the hips around a little bit, give that right hip a little break. And then inhale up, hands to the heart, exhale. All right, so we'll do that series on the other side. Inhale up, and exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale, fold, and we'll step the right foot back for a low lunge. Finding a little movement on this side as well, pressing down and lifting up. Then settling into your lunge, make sure the left knee and the left ankle are lined up. Then you can bring the back foot in an inch or so. Lift the hands off the floor, bring them forward and up into your high crescent. Relax your shoulders. Nice tall spine. Little tilt in the pelvis, getting that stretch in the front of the right hip. Another inhale, exhale, cactus. Lowering that back knee a bit. 2 more, lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Lift back up to your high crescent, and then you're going to hinge forward, lifting the back leg for warrior 3. Holding here for just a breath, working on your balance. And then step back, flight position. Weight is in that front foot, chest is open, fingers press back. Cross your hands in front of your shin. Big circle, cactus the arms, and come back to flight. 2 more. From flight, bring the arms forward and up, back in high crescent. Pivot the back foot to 45 degrees. Straighten your front leg, shift your hips back, and come into pyramid stretch. Then taking a bend in the front knee, step in, top of the mat, mountain pose. Wiggle the hips. That left hip a little break. All right, now we're going to kind of put those 2 flows together. Make sure we're good and stretched before we move any further. So standing tall here, mountain pose, hands at the heart. Deep breath. Then bring the arms down and up as you inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Half lift. and fold. Step the left foot back, low lunge. Take the knee down, relax the toes, bring the arms forward and up into our crescent moon. Inhale and then exhale, cactus. Inhale up, hands down, set your hips back for your half split, lifting the right toes. Come forward, lift the back knee, you're in low lunge. Back foot comes in just a little bit, and then we'll rise up to high crescent. We'll take just one cactus just here. Lift up, warrior three, lifting your back leg. Step back into flight position and take one arm circle. Back in flight, arms up for high crescent. Pivot your back foot 45 degrees. Straighten your front leg for pyramid. Little bend in the front knee. Step in. Top of the mat. Inhale, we're going to do the other side. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Fold and step the right foot back, low lunge. Back knee comes down, relax the toes, arms forward and up for crescent moon. And then open the chest, cactus the arms, bring the arms back up, hands down, and sit the hips back for your half split. Come forward, lift the back knee. Bring the back foot in just a little and rise up for high crescent. Take an inhale, exhale, cactus, just one time. Lift the arms up, shift forward for warrior three. Lift the back leg. Step back for flight. Circle the arm. Cactus on the way down. Back into your flight, arms forward and up. Pivot the back foot, straighten the front leg, shift back for pyramid. Bend the front knees, step in. Hands at the heart, take a nice deep breath. Inhale up, and exhale, fold. All right, little stretch for our hips here. Coming into windmill, we're going to straighten the right leg, bend the left knee, and lift the right arm. Then we'll lower the right arm down, straighten the left knee, and lift the left arm. And then lower that down. All right, pressing into the feet, round up, nice and slow. Very good. All right, so remember to take a water break anytime you need it. So we're about halfway through. This would be a good time to press pause, grab some water, and then join me back at the top of the mat. We're going to take another flow. This one is going to start more with a warrior two. So we'll start at the top of the mat. Nice tall mountain. Bring the arms up and then fold forward. Take a half lift and then fold and step the left foot back, low lunge. So to get ready for warrior two, we're going to pivot the back foot so that it parallels the back of your mat. The front heel should be lined up to the center of that back foot. Pressing into your feet, you're going to bring that left arm up and around, landing in that warrior two. So we'll take just a moment here to settle into that posture. Should have the front knee and the front ankle in a straight line. Reach through the fingers. Now we'll lift the arms, straighten the front leg, palms touch, and then bring it back down. Two more, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now reverse warrior. So the left arm comes down, go deeper in that front knee and bring the right arm back, stretching the right side. And then come forward to right angle. We're gonna stack the shoulders here. You can always rest the forearm on the thigh, but don't dump into the shoulder. So you still wanna stay nice and lifted. Hold here. And then we're gonna take triangles. You're gonna straighten out the front leg, shift the hip back, coming into a triangle stretch. Then let's bring it back to warrior two. You'll bend the front knee. And then we're gonna bring the back arm up and around, pivot back down, all the way to low lunge. All right, now left hand is gonna stay down. We're gonna lift the right arm up for reverse. Then we'll bring the right arm back down. Now we're gonna come into standing split. So your hands are gonna come forward in front of the foot. The back foot comes in a little bit. And when you're ready, you just lift the back leg. Standing on that front leg, straighten it out as much as you can, relax your head, look back to your right knee. Now a little extra work here for the glutes, if you would like it. You bend the front knee to get the palms all the way on the floor. Arms are in tight, and then you're gonna come down and connect your ankles. This is called a Jiva squat. Then we're gonna press the left leg back up. So if you'd like, you can do 2 more of those. If you want to skip this part, you certainly can. All right, so from standing split, now we're going to take that left foot down to meet the right. Inhale your arms all the way up overhead. And then sink into chair pose. So sit back in the hips and relax into chair. Fingertips are towards the ceiling. Lower back should not feel any discomfort here. If it does, take a little tilt in the pelvis. Relax the tailbone towards the floor. Now take an inhale, rise up tall, and exhale, hands come back to the heart in chair pose. Now we're going to take a twist. So as we twist, the knees and the hips stay forward. The twisting is happening through your center. So hands are at the heart. Take your inhale, exhale. We're going to twist to the right. Now, option here, you can open the arms top to bottom if you would like. You can use the inside or the outside of that lower forearm to kind of press against the knee to deepen that twist. Then we'll bring the hands back towards the heart. Still in chair pose. See if you can shift the weight into the front, balls of your feet, lift the heels. And then from here, we're going to try to rise all the way up using the strength of the legs. Extend the arms up into palm tree. Lower the heels, hands come back to the heart. Take an inhale up, and exhale, fold. Great job, half lift, and fold. All right, hands down. Let's do all that on the other side. So we'll take the right foot back, find that low lunge position, and then to come to your warrior two, you're going to pivot the back foot parallel with the back of your mat. Right arm swings up and around, and we land in warrior two. Settling in here, reach through the fingers, and then we'll breathe. Inhale up, palms touch, exhale down. 2 more, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down. Now reverse warrior, so the right arm comes down, the left arm comes back. You should feel that in the left side. Then you'll hinge forward into your right angle, trying to stack one shoulder on top of the other. You can rest the forearm here if you would like, but just don't fall into that shoulder, so stay lifted. Now let's transition that to triangle. So shift the hips back, straighten the front leg, hold here. And then coming back to warrior two, you'll bend the front knee and extend the arms. Now we're gonna windmill back down to low lunge. So the back arm comes up and around, pivot down, find that low lunge position. Right hand stays down, left arm lifts, reverse. Then we'll bring the left hand down, coming into standing split. Hands come forward, and we'll lift that back leg. Straightening the standing leg as much as you can. And then the Jiva squats, if you are interested. Bend the knee to get the palms down. And then lower down, bending the elbows, connect the ankles, and lift. Two more. Then from standing split, you'll lower the right foot down, top of the mat, and bring the arms all the way up overhead. Sink into chair pose. Take a moment to settle in, relax the shoulders, and then rise up, straighten out the legs, and then come back into chair with hands at the heart. So getting ready for that twist, make sure knees and hips stay forward. Take an inhale, exhale, twist to the left. And the option here to open the arms if you would like. And bring the hands back together, come back to center. Stay in that chair and see if you can shift your weight into the balls of the feet. Lift the heels. This is balanced chair. And then we're gonna lift all the way up using the strength of our legs. Come into palm tree. Lower the heels, hands to the heart. Take a nice inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold. Relax the head, take a half lift, and fold. Inhale the arms all the way up overhead, and then bring the arms to your side. All right, so a quick little balance series for you here. So standing top of the mat, we're gonna put the weight into the left foot and lift the right heel. Hands are gonna be at the heart, and we're gonna lift the right knee. Standing staff position with a bent knee. Option here to take a twist if you would like. You can bring your hand to the hip and then the left hand to the outside of the thigh and take a gentle twist, or you can extend the arm to the back wall and the front arm to the front. So options here for that twist. And we'll come back to center. And then we're going to come into a one-legged kind of a balanced star. So you're going to take the arms up, and then you're going to slowly lower the foot, but don't touch the floor, and swing it out to the side, and then circle the arms down and out. So we're working on the outer hip here. So you want your knee pointed forward, the hip pressed up. Then we're going to go back to standing staff. So circle the arms out, down, and bring the knee back up. Let's do that again. Circle down and out for balanced star. And then back down and up for standing staff. Great job. Hands to the heart, lower the foot, wiggle the hips. Then we'll get ready for the other side. So we're going to ground through the right foot, lift the left knee. Taking that optional twist, if you would like it, you can have the hand on the hip, hand on a thigh, or you can open the arms front to back. Come back into center. Extend the arms towards the ceiling. Circle the arms down and back up while you take the leg out to the side. Circle down, bring the knee back up, extend the fingertips towards the ceiling. We'll do that one more time. Hands back to the heart, lower the foot, and wiggle the hips. All right, very good. We're going to move into some stretches. So from the top of the mat, we're going to inhale, bring the arms up, and exhale, fold. We'll take a half lift and fold, and then go ahead and step back to plank. So I'm going to take you into a traditional pigeon. If traditional pigeon is not good for your knees, you can come to the back and take a reclined pigeon. But for traditional pigeon from plank, we'll take the hips up to downward dog. And go ahead, since we're here, pedal out your heels a little bit, working out the hips, the legs. And then we'll press in through the left foot and lift the right. Bring that right knee in towards the chest. And then take the foot out to the side, landing on the right shin. Back knee comes down, walk the toes back, and then settle into your pigeon. So we'll take a few breaths here. Hands back by your knee, go ahead and lift. We'll come onto the right hip and bring the left leg around for figure 4. Sitting nice and tall, big inhale, exhale, walk the hands out towards that left foot. And use your breath here to sink deeper. So inhale, create space. Exhale, relax in. Up. Take your left hand to the back of the right knee, chest is forward, and bring the right arm over. And then lift up, and we'll twist open to the right. To center. From here, we're going to take this left leg back behind us again, come back through that pigeon, and then take the right leg back to downward dog. And then take another moment here to pedal out your heels. And then settling in on that right foot, lift the left leg up, bring the knee in towards the chest. Lower the shin down, take the foot out to the side, and then walk the right toes back, settling in and relax forward. relax onto the left hip and slide the right leg around. Sitting nice and tall, inhale, exhale, walk it out. Hold here for a few breaths. Go ahead and lift up from there. Take your right hand to the back of the left knee and bring the left arm up and over. Lift back up and twist open to the left. And then back to center. And we're going to slide that leg back around. Lift through that pigeon and then step all the way back to down dog. All right, from down dog, see if you can walk the feet in about a footprint. You can bend the knees as much as you need to, but trying to get the whole foot on the mat, straightening the legs in a little bit to feel that deeper stretch in the back of the legs. Hold for a breath. And then walk the feet back out and lower the knees down, coming into tabletop position. All right, so we're going to get ready to do a little core work here. First, we're going to take a couple of cat-cow stretches just to make sure we've got our spine nice and stretched. So from table, take your inhale, lift the tailbone, and then exhale, round and tuck. Go ahead once more, inhale, arch, and exhale, round. All right, back to neutral, tabletop position, and we will step back to plank. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the right toe, kind of tap it on the floor, and we're going to bring that knee in towards the chest and round a little bit. You're going to take the toe back and then lift the leg just a little bit. Lower it down. Let's take two more. Bring it in, round, tap it back, and lift the leg. Once more, bring it in, round, and lift. Alright, knees come down. Sit back for a quick stretch in the shoulders, low back. And then come back up. We're going to come into a modified side plank. So you're going to take the left foot out to the side and the right leg to the back of your mat. You're going to lift the right arm. Now what we're going to do is we're going to extend that right foot kind of back to the side of your mat and then lift this right hand up and back. So you want to feel a nice stretch on the right side. And then you're going to pull the elbow and the knee towards one another and take a little tuck. Two more of those. Extend out and then pull it in. Extend out and pull in. Extend back out and then bring the hand back down and return to table. All right, lift up on the shins for just a moment, shake out the wrists, rotate them a little bit. All right, let's do it again on the other side. So we'll come back down to plank, step back. Now the left toes on the mat, we're gonna pull the left knee in, round and tuck. Take it back and then lift. Two more. Round, tap, and lift. Round, tap, and lift. Knees come down. Take the right foot now out to the side. Left foot to the back of the mat. And lift the left arm. All right, so now we're gonna take that left foot, reach it out kind of to the side of your mat, and then reach up and back with the left arm. Nice inhale here, feel that stretch, and then pull the knee and the elbow towards one another. 2 more, extend and pull in, extend and pull in, extend, lower down, tabletop position, and then we'll take a child's pose. Go ahead and find your favorite child's pose position, knees in, knees out, arms forward, arms back, just whatever feels nice and restorative to you, and we'll take a couple breaths. All right, go ahead and bring your arms forward, lift up. We're going to do just a couple of elbow planks. I know some of you out there really love these. So we're going to come down onto the forearms. You can clasp the hands, or you can press your forearms down into the mat, and you're going to step back into an elbow plank position. Now what we're going to do from here is we're going to alternate tapping our knees down. So we're going to take the right knee, lift, left knee, lift. So just keep going there. A couple more sets of those. Great job. Now both knees down. Relax your toes and let the hips kind of fall down towards the mat. Bring the forearms down. We'll come into Sphinx. So kind of wiggle the hips, take the legs out a little wider. And then for Sphinx, you want to have a 90 degree here on the arm. So from the wrist to the elbow, elbow to shoulder, nice 90 degrees. Chest is open. And we're going to lift as high as we can. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, just let your body relax into the shoulders. Again, lift, inhale, and exhale, relax into the shoulder. One more time, lift, and relax down. Excellent. From here, bring the legs in a little bit. We're going to come down and stretch our shoulders. So we're going to, from our bellies, take the right arm out to the side. And then you're going to use your left hand to kind of press your body up and over onto the right side. Relax onto the right side of your head, and that left leg may want to just come up and over. Just find whatever's comfortable for the legs. And then roll back to the belly. Bring the arms in, one hand on top of the other, elbows out, forehead down, and then rock the hips side to side. All right, let's stretch the shoulder on the other side. So you're gonna stick the left arm out, use the right hand to press you up and over. Relax onto the left side of your head. Elbows out, one hand on top of the other, forehead down, and rock the hips side to side. All right, so we're going to now work the upper back muscles a little bit. So we're going to bring the arms and legs in a V. So arms out and then the legs, so the body is in the shape of an X. Be sure you're looking down towards your mat so as not to strain your neck. And then we're going to lift both the arms and the legs if you can, or you can just leave the legs down and only lift the arms. Now take an inhale, And as you exhale, pull the elbows back, open the chest, lift a little higher. Inhale forward, exhale back. 3 more if you can. Forward and back. Forward and back. Last one. Great job. Those are not easy, so good job. Hands come down. We're going to press up into a narrow child's pose. Just work out that low back real quick. The legs are nice and close together. Reach through the fingers. Really feeling that stretch in the spine. You may want to tuck the chin a little bit, and that may get you a little more of a stretch through the whole spine. All right, from here, round yourself up, and then we'll come to seated for a couple of stretches before we move on to our back. All right, let's start by extending the legs forward. We'll take a seated forward fold. Toes are towards the ceiling. Legs are straight, or you can keep a bend there if you need it. Sit nice and tall, bring the arms up, inhale, and exhale forward. Relax here, taking a couple breaths. And then go ahead and round up from there. Coming into a diamond stretch. So the soles of the feet are together, but you've got kind of a wider area here. Sit tall, and then hinge the body forward. So you can hold on to the feet or the shins to pull yourself in a little more if you would like. Take another deep breath here. And then go ahead and lift up. You can pull the knees together and scoot forward and come onto your backs. We'll take a few more stretches down here, starting by pulling the knees into the chest and gently rocking side to side. All right, let's take reverse pigeon. So we're going to cross the right leg over below the left knee. Flex both feet, reach through to the left thigh and pull back. Relax the shoulders. And then while holding that stretch, take the left foot towards the ceiling, flex and point, and rotate the ankle. And then lowering the leg down, release the thigh, let the left foot come down, and we're going to pivot over to the left. So the bottom of the right foot is going to come down to the floor. Then you're going to cactus your right arm and look over your right shoulder. Up to center, switch sides. So left is going to cross over below the right knee, reach through to the right thigh, pull back. And holding that stretch, take the right leg towards the ceiling, flex and point, and rotate the ankle. Lower the leg down, and take the foot all the way to the floor. Rotate so the bottom of the left foot comes over to the right. Cactus your left arm and look over the left shoulder. towards the chest one more time. See if you can lift the forehead up towards the knees. Take a nice inhale. And exhale. Relax down. Take the legs to the end of your mat and bring the arms to your side. Settling in, bring your focus back to your breath. Taking just a few moments here to allow the body to rest, allow the mind to rest. Toes. Lift your hands and rotate the wrists. And then a full body stretch, reaching through the fingers all the way to the toes. And then relax and bring yourself back to seated. Sitting nice and tall, arms at your side. Inhale, bringing the arms up. Exhale, float the arms down. Once more, inhale up. And exhale down. Hands to the heart. Namaste. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.